Back again for another Unstoppable recap, and family, trust me, this one right here falls in the category of one of my most interesting episodes shared over there on Unstoppable Live. And the reason why I said that is because some of the things that was shared in this one right here, so family, it got me like, wow. And it's going to have you the very same way as well. Let me give you a quick and short rundown of what this episode was all about. This lady shared that she got married to a man for a number of years. They married, and get this, they never lived together a day in them life. Now that doesn't sound too strange, but catch this, the man actually was keeping her a secret from his kids. Now something not sound too right. That's all right. They married, them not live together, and we not talk about 1 or 2 or 3 or plenty years they married for, and he might keep her a secret from him kids. Something not sound too right. That's so. But to make matters even worse, the man live at home with him baby mother. Family, let's take a listen to it so you can get the full understanding of this one right here that was shared on Unstoppable Live. Come with it.
We were friends for a long while, but something happened. We break up, and I leave the parish, and I go to another parish. Where he went on with his life, so do I. And eventually I get baptized and, become a Christian. And he searched for me somehow, and he found me. After he had 3 other kids with another lady, he found me, and we hook up back and stuff like that, and we got married. Okay, we were there going on, but I was in one parish, he was in another parish. Eventually, we go and come. He comes sometimes. I always went back. Every holiday I went over, so everything was okay and all of that. Even though it was a long distant relationship in marriage and all of that, everything going on fine. And till one day when I asked him once, I said to him, "Listen, when are you going to give your life to the Lord?" He said to me, "As soon as you come back home, I'll give my life to the Lord." I said, "Okay." But in the meantime, we got married. It wasn't a big wedding, it was just it was a private wedding. And there are stuff that we talk about. Um, Unstoppable, believe me, he had 3 kids, and they are big kids, and he never tell them that he married. Never. I have a problem with that. I always asked him. He said in due time. So I just leave it there. Anyway, it's come a time when I started traveling. So I decided at one time that, okay, instead of stay where I am, I won't call the name, instead of stay where I am to pay this expensive rent while I'm not around, I'm just gonna move back home, because I started to build my house at my hometown. So I said, I'm just gonna move back home, and when I leave to come to the state, then I won't have to pay all of those rent. So I give up my job and everything there. So I went back home. I went home the night when I went home. He know that I came home because he sent this friend to help me with the stuff. And I said to him, "Why you not come? Why didn't you come?" He said, he's not feeling well. I said, "Okay." I didn't see him the night when I went home. Um, the next day I saw him. He came by and whatever. But anyway, from he left that night, I haven't seen him again. And it's going 4 years. I haven't seen this man until one night in 2019. He called me one night and he said, "I must open the door." So I said, "Open the door?" He said, "Yes." I said, "Where are you?" He said, "Standing at the doorway." Anyway, I get up and I open the door with a big heart. I opened the door and he came in, and I went back to my bed. And he came and he lied down on the bed. He lied down on the bed, he put his hands on me. So I said, "Hello, please take your hands off me. I don't know where you're coming from, and anywhere you're coming from, if you want sex, go back there. Because this hours of the night, it's about 2 o'clock or after two. I don't know where you're coming from." Anyway, he started to say, "You're my wife and whatever." I said, "Yes, at the moment, I am your wife, but at the same time, I'm not gonna put up with crap. I haven't seen you how many years. You call when you feel like or whatever." Anyway, one night I got a dream about him and I asked him about it. I said to him, "I saw you and this lady riding on a bicycle and whatever." He said, "Nothing goes like that. I'm just imagining things." I said, "Okay." It happened that my daughter called me and said to me, "Mommy, I saw him with a girl and I know the girl coming from XY place." And that was the same place I dreamt saw him. Well, I didn't tell him because one thing with me, when anybody tell me anything, I don't tell them, I don't go back and say whatever because I don't want the mischief. I don't want the fuss or whatever. So anyway, we were, I haven't seen him. I'm not seeing him at all. Anyway, in December 2019, he called and said he had something to give me. I said, "What is it?" He said he had some money to give me. So I said, "Okay, you can carry it, come." He said, "I'm kind of busy, but he will give somebody to give me." Anyway, he sent $10,000 come. So I said, "Okay." I called him back and I said, "Thank you very much because I did well need it." Anyway, um, I haven't seen him again, and he only called. Sometimes he called, and whatever. And in in August of 2020, he called. He called and he said to me, "I'm coming over." So I said, "Yeah." He said, "Yes, I'm coming up. I'm coming over." I said, "What are you coming for?" He said, I'm your husband. Can't I come and look for my wife?" So I said, "No problem. You can come." But then again, my conscience wouldn't give me because I wasn't there. So during the conversation, I said to him, "Anyway, I'm not in the country." So he said to me, "Where are you?" So I tell him where I am. "So how you leave and you didn't say anything to me?" So I said to him, "We don't have a relationship. We don't have a relationship. That's why I didn't say anything to you. And I didn't think it was important." So anyway, him did it and him talk when he want to talk. So him said to me, "You know, say me think say, if you have money you would have divorced." Me say, "You're damn right. You are so right because I don't see the sense of an husband. I don't see the sense of me having an husband when um money is not all." Because what he is saying is because he's not working at all time. I won't say the type of work where he do because I don't want anybody to find out who I'm talking. The type of work he does, sometimes he doesn't get paid. Sometimes they owe him and all of that. So I said, money is not all. I didn't marry to you for your money. I married to you for companionship. And if that's what you're thinking, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, you know. And I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff. It's a whole lot of stuff. Because marrying to this man, I did not know he was still living to the house with his children and his baby mother, even though he told me that him and his baby mother not have anything going. But at the same time, they live into the house, which I didn't know. Somebody tell me that is what happening. So it's a whole lot of stuff because I'm married to this man Yes, his father know that we got married. His mother know, his sister them know, but his children doesn't know. And one time, I think it's 2019, we have an argument about it, and he said he's going to give his daughter my number to call me. So the daughter called me, so we were there talking. You know what the daughter asked me? Um, if the house that I built is how many bedroom, and if it is my personal house. Those are some of the questions that the girl asked me, and I think that was rude. That was rude because what happened? I buy the material, he does the work, right? I buy the material, he does the work. Even now, my sister is encouraging me to let him finish up the house because the downstairs is finished, but the upstairs is not complete. And I said to her, no, I'm not. I just want it done with him, even though I don't divorce him as yet. But I just don't. I just want it done with him. But she's telling me, let him finish it. Let talk to him nice and let him finish it. I said, same like how me buy the material, me can pay somebody to finish it. And answer, to be honest with you, it's about 2 to 3 months now. We talk about it, and he said, I said, I'll pay you to finish it. He said, no, he doesn't want any money from me. He will finish it. And about 3 months or 2 or 3 months now, I send the money to my daughter to buy the material, and the material is there. Him don't turn the black, I'm high. So, I just said, I was here listening to a program that you have with a lady. She was saying that this guy tried to con her, tattoo all him name, our name and him, and all of that. And another lady came on and said she fall into the same trap. And you still have nice persons there, you still have nice woman, and you still have nice man and all of that. But I think people played, and people at times, because they want stuff or whatever. I don't really know what this man wants. I don't know what him want, but I think I'm finished. I I don't have any feelings for him anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any feelings for him anymore. He called me the other day and asking me when you're coming. I said, listen to me, let me tell you something. I don't have to tell anybody when I'm coming. I come when I feel like. I don't have to tell anybody when I'm coming. Because he wanted something, that's why he's asking me. I said, listen, if you're gonna do something for me, I don't have any problem buying something for you. Send and tell me what you want. Well, he really sent and tell me what he wanted. But I don't have any problem buying it, but I don't have any feelings for him anymore. So I just want to know what the viewers think about what I said and all of that, because I mean, living in a situation where you're married for how much years, and you haven't gotten the comfort of your husband. I don't think, for me, I don't want that sort of relationship. I don't want it. It's not that we are not in the same parish, because he said when I came home, then all will be well. And I came home, and the both of us are in the same parish, but at the same time, we are not seeing each other. We are not seeing each other, so I don't know. I don't know. So that is my story. And
So
I
tell
just
me,
feel sometimes as
tell
fish
me,
out of water,
tell me something.
but I'm hanging in there.
Tell me something. How how long were you dating him first before you got married to him?
We were friends from a long time, and all was well, because at the same time we were young, because I think I was about 18, and we got married when I was in my mm, 30s, 30 whole heap.
Mm-hmm.
We got married because right now I'm in my 50s.
And how long after getting married, the issues came?
Um, well, I did not see the issues because of the two different parish that we were living in. people would say it's a long distance relationship. So all was going okay then, because we go back and forward seeing each other's.
So,
I went home every holiday. Sometimes he come by and all of that.
all right. So you had mentioned that he was still living with his baby mother. How you find that out?
My brother told me. My brother told me when I asked him about it. He said, um, she she's in one room and he's in the other. They don't have anything going.
So why is it that he never opted to say, "Well, you're my wife. Let's move in together," or anything like that?
That's what I expected. He was supposed. We were supposed to do when he said to me. When he said to me that when I come home, he will, accept Christ in his life and all will be well. We will live together. That's what I expected. That's why I give up my job and I hurry and go back home. But the situation get worse because I'm not seeing him any at all. From like I went home today and he come tomorrow. I never see him again, and just it's just like that. It's just like that. And I try not to let it really bothers me, even though I think about it, but I tried my best not to let it get to my head, you know. And to be honest, I am on Facebook and I saw a lot of person that send me friend requests. I accept their friend requests, and sometimes I don't love people stalking me. I don't love people stalking me because I really don't tell people where I am now. I don't tell people, but so my phone number tell them that I'm in Jamaica or I'm from Jamaica or whatever. Even about 2 months ago, I was talking to this man. He said he's in Miami, and when I tried to talk to him, he wasn't in Miami. He was in Trinidad, and I was going out on the road one day and I said to him, I mean, that man called me like all 10, 20 times a day for something me no know. Sometimes I just look and see the call and I ignore it. And I said to him, I'm going out on the road. So when I come back, I'll call it. And before I could step through the door, he keep calling. And when I come back, because the phone doesn't pick up when I'm not in the house. So I leave it here and I take my other phone with me. So I leave this one here when I'm going on the road. So when I come back, he called 25 times. And that sort of pissed me off. So I honestly, when I come back and saw that he was calling, I pick up the phone and I said hello. And he said hello. And I said, oh, babes, my queen. I thought that I lost you because I was calling. I said, listen, I told you I'm going on the road. So when I come back, I would have called. He wanted to call me his queen, and I must call him his king, my king. So I said, listen, I'm not in that. Not right now because we just start talking. And for that, I just stop answering his call. He call it. I just stop answering his call. So, I mean, people just play with people's mind, and I don't like people play with my mind. So, I just want the viewers to listen and to give me some advice if they think I should give him another chance, which I don't think I want to do. I just want to finish away with it. As soon as I get some money, I just want to divorce him and say, yes, this is what I rather live alone
All right.
than living in stress.
All right. Another question that I have for you, based on what you said. You said that
Hmm.
him at some point him we go missing for a long period of time, and you not see him, and then him just come back around and say him your husband and all of that. What's the longest he has ever stayed away from you for? And I'm talking about while you're where he is in the same country.
I don't get that. I think I don't get that quite right.
You mentioned that sometimes you would see him and then another time just disappear and then reappear when he feels like it. I'm asking you, what's the longest he has ever
Okay.
stayed away for?
All I hear.
After the
I
married?
hear. Yes. After after I came back in the same parish that he was. I came back home. I came back home and I decided, okay, this is it. We are going to live together and all will be well. I haven't seen him. And before I leave, it's about 2 year and had I don't see him. We only like talk on the phone and he's in the same parish. He's in the same parish. That's what upset me.
So
He's not like I'm in Kingston and he's in Montego Bay. We are in the same parish.
something that sound right about that, man. You sure him married if him get married to you for love?
I don't know. I
So
don't know. Well, he said he loved me. That's what he said. And he always said, you don't love me like how I love you and whatever, whatever, whatever. I don't know. I don't know.
something just doesn't sound right about that because there is no way a husband can stay away from
He
his
kept
wife.
saying that because I remember one time I called him and I gave him an ultimatum. I said, listen to me. I'm giving you 2 months. I'm giving you 2 months to come home. And if that 2 months is up and you don't come home, stay where you are. Don't even bother. Waste your time to come. Don't even bother. And he said, I must just give him a little time. Just give him a little time. What time? I mean, somebody married to you over 19 years and you still want time to do what? He's constantly saying that it's because the work is not going on, that he don't want to come and sit down upon me and he don't want to do and this and I mean, I'm so frustrated.
Hold on, you said something a
Even
while
though
ago.
right now,
Hold
yeah,
on. You say you only married over 19 years and you never
19
live together?
years. That's what I'm telling you.
And you never live
I'm
together?
telling you, I will never live together.
Whew. Hold on, man. That no.
Never. And I was saying because of the situation, the work situation, I used to do in a business in another parish, and his work. I mean, sometime the parish that I was in, he will come there and he will get something to do, and as soon as that finish, him out of there and him gone. Sometimes I said to him, um, "Why aren't you coming?" Theme attitude is which part me live boring because you want to sit down a street side every night play that me know lick double six pan table and he can't lick double six a yard.
But the serious thing here, it sounds like this man is living a double life though. Like him have you as the wife and have another wife a yard
Sweetheart,
where him
he
live
have
with.
sweetheart out a road.
This sounds like that's what that sounds like to me. Like, you are the woman where him come to when him feel like and then him go back home to the other woman. That's
And suppose to be honest, not even the ring. Me just take it up and me just fling it. Me never know which party they. Honestly to God. I don't even know where they can me take it up and me just fling it. I me no know which party they. Right now, he texted me about couple of weeks ago and I text him back and he called one night. I was in my bed. He called, said hi. I said hi, how you doing? I said I'm okay, I'm good. Me ask you when you come and you no want tell me. Me no know make you afraid to tell me. Say why should I tell you when I'm coming? I something me want you care for me. So me say, listen to me. You can ask for what you want. If I can afford it, I'll let you get it. But if I cannot afford it, you're not gonna get it. So he really texts me and tell me why I want. And it to be honest, I want to hard me heart and again, but because you know, I said okay, I'll try my best. you know. But between me and you, inseparable, me not seeing my foot back there for right now. Trust me. That's why I told her that the lady that I'm looking after is a living job, so I don't have the time. Well, when I get her in her bed, then I have all the time. But she sort of she have dementia, so she's kind of stubborn when it comes to certain times. She's stubborn. She doesn't want to go to her bed, or sometimes we put her bed and she every minute she come out and me appear run to her. So that's why I suggest to you that the time span is not there for me.
So you don't feel like within yourself that I use this man, I use you.
Well, that's why I said as soon as I get some money, oh please,
Because that's what
because
it
you have
sounds like to
three big
me.
children and none of them know. It's just since in 2019 when we have a conversation and it really get heated. I think he said he went to the doctor and the doctor asked him if he married, and he had was to tell the doctor yes in front of his kids.
So him,
So that's how they know.
so him all I keep your secret then.
uh Yeah.
So when you
To
when you
to his kids, because all his sisters know that I really married, even though I don't really. Some of them are here, but I don't really call them because I don't. Sorry, I don't want to think that anybody I call them on this phone, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm begging them anything. Cause listen to me, me may not have no money, but me very feisty and independent. So I don't have a relationship with his family like to call them or whatever. Because me and his mother used to move very, very close. But I get to find out that the mother said because of me, his son not give him nothing. So me just say hell with her. Cause me not get nothing neither. So I don't know what him giving me. I must the body. So if she want it, she can take it too.
mm,
Cause to be honest with you, I'm out. I'm frustrated and I'm out. And the first chance me get to divorce him, since he want go on with his life, I'm gonna do it. I'm not even gonna ask him for $1. I'm gonna do it. As he said to me, me think say if you have money you'd divorce me. Say you're damn right. You are so correct.
so when you ask him why is it that him not tell him kids about you are that him married, what was his response?
In due time. He will tell them in due time. I said, what due time?
After 19 years?
I said, what due time after so many years? He have to give them some time. I said, excuse me. I think you get a lot of time. And time going run out on you. I told him that time is gonna run out on him, but him not believe me.
I feel like
But him just
19
get
years
knocked.
is way more than enough time if him not keep your secret and hide you.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
these kids
And
that you're talking about is, well, you say him living in baby mother?
yes, him still living at the same house with him baby mother. What happened? He was living with his grandfather, and the grandfather died, and he bought a piece of property, which when he was gonna buy the piece of property, he called me and said to me he's gonna buy it in for me and for him name. And I said to him, listen, buy it in for you and your children their name. Which people said I shouldn't have said that to him, but I'm not a greedy person. So I said to him, buy it in you and your kids them name. So to be honest, I don't know the name where the property buying. So the baby mother get a government house, and he had was to put the house and the piece of property that he bought. So his grandfather died, and some family business with the house where they live in with the grandfather and whatever them wanted to throw him out because they say I feed them or whatever. Me no business with that part there. So he ended up in the house with the children, their mother and the children. But as gone to him, they wasn't along together anymore. They left, but him still in the house.
You feel like that woman they know about you?
Yes, you know. Yes, you know, cause she cuss out me daylight.
Yeah, you know.
Ask her to him.
Tell her that one day.
Ask her to him. Ask her to him. She cuss out me daylight. Cause I remember one time me call on the phone and she call him. You dirty girl call you. Oh my God. But I mean, you know.
So she never communicated with you before then, personally?
No, I'm not gonna lie, no.
So how you know say I no make him make up that story that just to make you feel like say she know about you and know say married?
Well, apparently a lot of his friends know that we married and they are in the same facility with them. So I mean she must know, and then know his mother. I get to understand that his mother tell her. His mother tell her. So right now I think she want him out of the house, but him say him now come out because of him place.
Now you see what I talk about, right? As me tell you, this one right here so was an extremely interesting one, and it went on even more. If you want to listen to the rest of what was shared, click the link in the description. It will take you on over to the actual video where you can listen to the rest of it in its entirety. When you go over there, make sure to hit that subscribe button on Unstoppable Live and turn on all notifications so whenever we go live, you can be there to participate live, call in, give your take, your input on whatever the topic is at the time. Alright, and also do me a favor now, hit the subscribe button right here so on the recap channel, and if you're watching on Facebook, hit that follow button. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what is your take on this one, what you think I go on in another situation. Yeah, see it? Listen, until the next Unstoppable recap, stay strong, stay motivated, but most of all, remain unstoppable.
Unstoppable.